We're gonna go up into there, because right about in there is where I got crushed by a rock. Danny saved my life. So we're gonna go up there, see if that big monster boulder is still up there, and then get some shots of it. Try and see if it is still up there, which it should be. And then I'll be able to get a lie beside it, stuff like that, and get kind of a comparison, which would be very nice. Nice, CD. Yeah.
Oh, Dad.
Yeah.
Place perfectly.
Yeah.
Robotic hand.
Okay. We're getting close to being there, guys. A little bit of scrambling here now, and just up around this little corner, and then we'll be at the destination. All right.
What? I'm just trying to figure out a way how to come. How do I do this from here? Dad. Look.
Lean forward, step onto the rocks, and start going.
I'm trying. This one just slipped underneath me.
That's okay. Put your foot on the other side of the rock, sweetie, like ahead of it. Alright, just about there. Okay, so we made it to the spot where I almost died. And it's been eight, almost 10 years, so things have changed, but sorry, but the rock is still here, and it's that piece and that piece. That rock there, whoop, almost slipped. That rock there wasn't here, and a lot of that was cleaner. This here, you can see how it's kind of like flat there. This here was clear, and it was just a flat part of like grass. And you can see the grass coming out. So 8 years ago, this was a flat piece of land, basically, like just a little piece here. And I wanted to get on top of there so that my brother Danny there could get a picture from down there. What ended up happening is, as you see, like, look at the crack in that big boulder, okay? So that crack. So I made a very stupid decision, and I was very cocky. This rock and this rock was one piece. So you have this flat and that flat. And, oh, okay, now I see what's going on. So these two flats, that was connected. That was one solid piece. And it was on right underneath that piece there. It was right there. And I climbed from this flat that used to be here. And I climbed up. And then I was going to transition into that part, and I grabbed into the crack and I pulled up, and the whole thing came off at once. The entire boulder came off, and I went backwards with it. And I knew it was on top of me, and I was able to pull myself out of just enough so it didn't land on my head. And what ended up happening is it came off, and then I went sideways. So it came off and I went a little bit twisted, and boom. And as I was here, Ava, my sweetie, Essie, my precious sweeties. And we hiked up here. So you take this, it's recording right now.
Okay.
And you're just going to show real quick. And I'm going to try and show. Okay, that's fine right there, my sweeties.
I'm taking your backpack so don't fall.
Okay, so just point it here. Okay. All this scree coming down, some of that wasn't here. So this stone was over here, basically. And I remember that when it happened and it came off, see, because look at that, right? So, very rookie move, but when I did do it, it came off and I landed. See, it wasn't this guy. Pretty sure, no, it was definitely that because it's the split. So that's definitely it. So what happened is I landed, the rock was solid. It landed on me, but I moved my head like this. Don't twist it sideways, sweetie. I moved the head like this and it landed on top of me, but my leg, like here is right where my thigh is. And my leg ran under here. We had to dig my leg out because we couldn't move the rock. And the rock landed on my thigh first, broke this piece, crushed me like this, and I was like this. And then I tried to roll it onto my arm because all you could see was my hand with this piece. It was on top of my body. And that leg, I was like underneath that rock. And I tried to roll it and I couldn't. And it's a good thing that Danny was there because I would have been stuck here because it was too heavy. And he came up, rolled this rock over on my wrist, and I was able to come out. And then I was able to sit here and calm down a bit. And then we were able to dig underneath this big monster, part of that, and pull my leg out. And all I got was obviously extreme pain and a broken fingertip. But that is the rock in total. So literally that's, and then that. So it's the size of me, that rock, the size of me, and I was trapped like this. And if you look up there, you can see it's really, for anybody with any experience, wouldn't even touch it. But I was an idiot and did it. Lesson lived, lesson learned. And I was blessed to be alive from that lesson. Oh, thank you, my sweetie. You did a great job. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, it's my sweetie. She did such a great job. So, yeah, so in relation, this big rock was on me. Was on my body. And it's so bloody heavy. And this big monster, it broke. This split here cracked right on my thigh.
Your water's colder than mine, Dad.
Is it? You can have some if you want, sweetie. Which, if I was smart, I would have just went up here. But years ago, I wanted to be up there and get a shot. But then you come up and look at this, and yeah, that looks like a lovely crack. But no, this rock is all shale. Like, no. Definitely not something you want to play with. And I learned that lesson real quick. But it was nice. It was nice to be able to come up, do the little father-daughter hike here and get up a little mini scramble. And get up and see that rock. I'm blown away. I'm blown away even still. So this rock wasn't there. That I had my foot on, it wasn't there. So things have obviously shifted and moved and whatnot. Like I said, this was clean. This was a little kind of grassy alcove. But I remember it distinctly. And I know Danny, you'll remember that. And you'll recognize Danny. I took me and Danny to roll that off my body and off my wrist. And wow, did that hurt, because it crushed my right wrist. And digging myself like this wasn't here. So like, all this stuff has come over the years. But my leg was, like, I was underneath here. And all you could see was my right foot out that little, well, it was a little bit of kind of a hole between the cliffside here, but you could see my right foot, my right hand, you could see my left arm and my left leg. The rock was all on top of my body. It was insane. So yeah, glad I was able to come up here with my daughter here and show you guys this and show her this and explain a little bit of a lesson. And we're gonna go up this little valley here just to get a little bit of a view, because obviously when that happened and the gate, which is kilometers down the road, was closed for the season, so we walked all the way in, not today, but when that happened, we walked all the way in, and then up here, and then that happened. So we had to go all the way back, walk all the way back, just to be able to get picked up. We have service up here, not in between, but there's service up here, just because you're high. But we had to walk all the way back down that road there, around, and yeah, it was, it was something. Definitely an experience. And it's super cool that I get to come up here, a wiser individual, more experience and whatnot. And it's, hi, sweeties. And look at it. Yeah, there it is, Danny. Yeah, you recognize that, don't you, buddy? Yeah, there it is right there. There's the two slabs, which was one. Scary time, buddy. Scary time. That was an pinnacle. There we go. That was a pinnacle moment. With me and my brother, that really truly bonded us. Obviously, because he saved my life. I would have had no choice but to, literally cut off my arm if I really had to. Like, when I was rolling, I was trying to roll that off me, and I was getting it mostly off me, but it was crushing my wrist as I was doing it. I didn't have enough strength to keep pushing it over. So yeah, it would have trapped me. And without that being pushed off, we couldn't dig my leg out of this one, and there's no way you're moving that. I got so lucky. Luck isn't even the word. There was, the Lord definitely came into play there. It was not my time to die. And I definitely was saved. I wasn't saved from pain, and that's blessed, because it was required to learn how stupid I was when I was a bit younger there. Like I said, probably about a decade ago. So yeah, guys, lesson to anyone watching this, definitely, especially if you're just kind of trying to get into the summits and the scrambling and the 3 and 4s and stuff like that. The thing, like, you be freaking smart, because this looks like, from, in an unexperienced manner, it looks great. Like, you put cams, places, stuff like that, you'd think so. But this rock, like, yeah, you could probably put one in there, but this rock is, like, it's horrible. So literally, if you tried to climb that boulder right there is the size of me. So if I tried to do that thing would let go. I tell you right now, it would let go. And it would kill me, because I'd be even higher than I was before. Because from that landing to the boulder, my head was about 9 feet, 10 feet. That would be more than 15, 16 feet. And that would be a death sentence. So yeah, so thanks for watching there, guys, and we're gonna come up here, check a few things, and then we're gonna head back down and go for a supper. All right, guys. So we came up that little crevice there. So yeah, I was trying to get up to the top when I did that. Almost 10 years ago or whatever. It was very stupid. I definitely should have attempted. If I was going to do it, I should have done it from once I came up the little bit of a crevasse here, then come up the side. This is more solid rock on the back end here. It's actually quite solid. But once you start getting into this side, it's all cracked and just, yeah, I won't do it again. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, so I got up here, nice. Just up checking it out a little bit before we head back down. And where this is that's Windy Point. So, like right behind us, this is all Windy Point right there, or Windy Point Ridge. And generally people come up from that way, or they come up from that way. But if we wanted to, we could just go right around, whip right around, and we'd be right on top of Windy Ridge. But we're not going to do that. We're just gonna come back around here, around the scree a bit, and then come down there, and then go right back into the valley here, the field, and then it'll be lovely. And then we'll get back to the car, so that won't be too bad at all.
Ow! I take the rock out of the rock.
No. Okay, so Danny, so that and that was one piece. You can see the flat there and the flat there. That big rock was where it was on my hip, that was on my body from basically my waist down, and my leg was in there, remember? Underneath that rock, buried into the side of the cliff. And that was what broke right on my fucking thigh. When it hit my thigh, it broke, and that big ass piece there was what was on my body, covering my body. That's what you helped me move off myself. And as you can see, it's not a grassy knoll anymore. So there's been some erosion here. So it pushed that piece from here, because remember we rolled it up. So it pushed it from here down there. This rock that's right there wasn't there before, remember? So it's pushed that rock. But those two pieces was one big rock. One huge fucking boulder, even bigger than me. And that's where it was. And that rock, see, there's another big bastard right there ready to come off. But that rock was right there in that crack, and I was up climbing onto it, and then it fucking broke off.